listening and reading. Moon Kong Talk.
Learning to cook.
Amy doesn't know how to cook. She thinks cooking will be easy. She wants to learn. How does Amy learn? Amy reads a food magazine with useful ideas. She practices in the kitchen. Yuck, she says, I can't eat that. How does Amy learn? Amy watches a cooking show with useful ideas. She practices in the kitchen. Boring, she says, I can't eat that. How does Amy learn? Amy reads a cookbook with useful ideas. She practices in the kitchen. Salty, she says, I can't eat that. How does Amy learn? Amy visits a website with useful ideas. She practices in the kitchen. Burned, she says, I can't eat that. Amy knows how to cook now. She practices in the kitchen. Delicious, she says, I can eat that.
Now, let's answer some questions. Are you ready? Let's go. It's how to cook. Amy doesn't know how to cook. Next one. It's to learn. She wants to learn. A food magazine with useful ideas. Amy is reading a food magazine with useful ideas. It's a cooking show with useful ideas. Amy watches a cooking show with useful ideas. A cookbook with useful ideas. Amy read a cookbook with useful ideas. Let's do some more. A website with useful ideas. Amy visits a website with useful ideas. What about you? What useful ideas do you want to get on websites? I can't eat that. She says I can't eat that. It's how to cook now. Amy now know how to cook. In the kitchen. She practices in the kitchen. Last one. I can eat that. She said, I can eat that. What about you? Have you ever looked for a recipe in a cookbook? For this part, look at the picture and tell us what you see. You ready? Let's start. They're learning how to cook. Next one. That's a food magazine with useful ideas. She's reading a food magazine with useful ideas. That's a cooking show with useful ideas. She's watching a cooking show with useful ideas. Let's move on to the next one. That's a cookbook with useful ideas. It's a website with useful ideas. She's browsing a website with useful ideas. Now for the last one. That's in the kitchen. She's cooking in the kitchen. How about you? Do you know how to cook? And that's it for our lesson of the day. Great job there. Did you have fun? Want to learn more? Book a lesson with us through our website or our Facebook page in the description box below. See you there.